My name's Dave Miller, and standing next to our family summer home. Our home is on Skegumog Lake, and the back part of our property faces Torch River. We're on the little peninsula here. I was in my workshop, which is this white building in the road that's destroyed. It has to be torn down. I was oblivious to what was going on outside because it was dead quiet and it was a little dark. My dog Henry came into my workshop and he did things to me he'd never done before. He started nipping at my trousers and pulling on me, and his tail was between his legs, and he was shaking violently. I thought, something's wrong. And we walked outside, and it was dark as midnight and dead still. But I heard things that didn't sound right. So I picked up the pups. I started walking fast towards the cottage, and then the wind started picking up. By the time I got maybe 300 feet to the cottage, the wind was so strong I barely made it into the cottage. And when I went in the front door of the cottage with the two puppies, the wind was so strong that I couldn't shut the door. It was just like a tornado coming right through our cottage. So we got inside. My wife fortunately was inside, and we started looking out the windows at the lake, and then across the lake we saw trees being picked right off the land and spinning right across the lake, and it was coming towards us. So we backed away from the windows, and I watched our massive trees just being lifted out by the roots and tipped over. We lost probably close to 100 trees on our land. The biggest tree that we lost was about 36 inches in diameter and I think over 150 feet tall. And I watched the wind take that. It lifted it up from its roots, and it hovered for a moment and then tipped over. And the root structure grabbed our LP gas tank and lifted it up and threw it about 15 feet. And it all happened in 5 minutes. And then when it was done, and it was loud, I don't know what it was loud with. The next door neighbors said that it sounded like a railroad coming through. But then when we came out, it was like a wasteland. We've lost all of our big trees. The damage is massive. And, so we're all sad, but we're all safe. By the grace of God, nobody was hurt. And it's only trees and buildings. I'm Dave Miller. You bet I'm a Great Lakes Energy member. And Great Lakes Energy has always provided wonderful service here. And I have a great respect for your employees, how hard they work. You know, I see people working to get power restored here. We're 18, 19 hours a day and going, you know, well and above the call of duty. And I'm sure they're paid well to do it, but you know, you can tell when somebody's got their back into a job and it's more than money. It's a lot of pride in their work.